Aloha and good to have you. MLB The Show, your home for 3v3 co-op baseball. Your path to victory starts with strong friendships. First pitch coming up. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the starting pitcher. Always potential for a special outing with this guy on the mound. You're pitching with a true frontline starter. Ozzie Albies up first, and we're ready to rumble.
The second baseman, number 1, Ozzie Albies.
And we're underway from downtown Toronto. Here's the 0-2. Hanging tough. The righty sets, kicks, fires. And the first out of the game is a strikeout. Josue De Paula up now to face a pitcher from the World Baseball Classic Series. Pure diamond quality on display. Swung on and powers it. Sailing out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Fernando Tatis Jr. comes to the plate following the home run from a spring breakout series card. Infield on their toes. Gotta get the ball to first quickly against this speed. Lifted in the air to right center. Duran camping under it. Makes the catch. And now 2 away. A player from the live series strolls to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Remember, the live series showcases the 40-man roster for every team in Major League Baseball. We update their attributes throughout the year. The throw to first. That's the third out. The Bombers score a run in the frame, and they've jumped in front. Dylan Cease, chosen to start for the visiting team. Delivers blistering heat, but if you stay on time, the stuff is hittable. All right, I get it. Much easier said than done. Alec Thomas leads off the bottom of the first.
This afternoon, the center fielder, number 5, Alec Thomas.
Cease misses. A little out front, he swings through it. Can't secure it. Here's the tag, and he's out. Jesus Mate comes to the plate as a parallel 4 card. I know you put a lot of work in to get the P4 status, so good job. Doesn't connect. He was late. On a line. An efficient start to the home first. 2 away. The World Series hero himself, Will Smith, up now. Scuffing it up. Slides one across the zone for a strike. Strike two, and he might try that pitch one more time. Thinking outside the box. Fastball, strike three. It's good to have you. We're here at the Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for this one. Willie Castro leads things off up by a run. Misses with the first pitch. Hits it on the ground to short. Mate throws to first in time. Here's the gifted one, Corbin Carroll. He can solve a Rubik's Cube in less than 45 seconds. Does it as a focus exercise. In the air, out to right. Duran bolting towards it, and that drops foul. The 0-1. Hit on the ground up the middle. A base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Alejandro Kirk at the dish with a runner on first. Hit him.
Time, that got him. First base.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
So now runners at first and second thanks to the hit by pitch. And in the batter's box now, Ken Griffey Jr. Lots of speed at second. Let's see if he takes off here. Not going. Junior waits. Cutter misses.
That's in.
Swings and lifts one to left center. Abreu moves under this one. Hauls it in. Two gone here. Digging in, Michael Garcia. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Bombers, two runners on. That doesn't catch the zone. Swing, misses the cutter. On the ground left side, Jones caught on the base path, and he's tagged out to end the inning. Top half of the second is complete. We'll be back before you can say co-op 5 times fast. It's an absolutely beautiful day here in Toronto. Welcome back to Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Bryce Harper, the first to hit this inning. Ball out of the zone. No thanks. He wants nothing to do with you. Swings, ground ball, hit hard up the middle. One gone here. Chipper Jones steps to the plate for the first time in this one. Not happening. Cease's pitch fools him. Hard line. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Batting sixth, the second baseman,
Ketel Marte steps in. First pitch good for a strike. close. That's big league discipline right there. Late with the swing there. Skips up some dust. Runner holds tight. Count moves to 2-2. Runner at second with one away. Castro fields it cleanly. Fires over to Guerrero Jr. for the out. Next up here in the second inning, Wilyer Abreu. Throws one in the dirt. Never a doubt. There are worse pitches to swing at. Hit hard, and that gets through. The run scores from third. It's 1-1. And into second easily with a two-out double. Alejandro Kirk comes to the plate following the RBI double. Starts the at-bat with a strike. Swings and lifts one to right center. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. The Buffaloes get a run in the inning, and now we're all tied up. Ozzie Albies ready to go.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
It's the fastball that misses. Drills one deep. Thomas on the run into the gap. Set for a short two-bagger. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Albies going for third. The batter now, Josue De Paula. Sends it deep, and this should score the runner from third. Albies tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly, and it's a one-run game. In the air, headed to right center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. shuffles into the box. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Goes with the fastball. Not uncommon for him to start an at-bat with that pitch. Now a check swing, but he held up. Can't secure it. Don't worry. That happens to everyone. Willie Castro in the box with a runner on first. Hit on the ground to Harper. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. The Bombers plate a run in the inning. It's a one-run game. Jaron Duran at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. The 0-1. A pitch for the Gophers. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Alec Thomas, the next card off the deck. Didn't tempt you to swing there. Pretty much right where you want it. No bite.
Nope, that's a ball.
Lifted in the air to left. Griffey sprinting towards it. He lays out, and I'm not sure why. Foul ball. A swing-free zone. Ball 4, and the at-bat gets away from Cease.
Next for the Dominican Republic, the shortstop.
Next to the plate, Jesus Mate. He's 0 for 1 so far today. There goes the runner. Safe, and that was not close. That's the fastball. Been his favorite pitch so far. Throws over, and he just beats the throw. Takes a lead with one gone. Not biting. Throws to second, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit, and this could score a run. Carroll fires it to the plate. Can't hang on, the run score. Will Smith next to hit after the RBI single. He steps off to reset. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes for second.
Inside, ball 1.
Safe. That's an easy stolen base. Smith ready. It's a strike from Cease. Staying selective. Great job. Dominican Republic, runner at second. There's the four-seamer once again. Misses and works the walk. Bryce Harper up now with 2 runners on base. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Not all pitches that wander are lost. Righty kicks and delivers. That's in the dirt. Runners stay put. Trusted your read. Plates a sizzling fastball. Ruled the ball. Look good from here, though. Can't connect on that one. And Dylan Cease gets the strikeout. Chipper Jones ready to hit. On the ground to Ozzy Albies. Out, and that'll keep more runs from scoring. Back here in a tie game, Corbin Carroll goes up against Yoshinobu Yamamoto right now. Clearly not a guy you want to allow on the bases. Hard ground ball to the hot corner. Throws to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff hitter. Alejandro Kirk comes to the plate with a parallel 2 boost. Top shelf talent here. It's a diamond. And fouls it. Bombers. 1 down, bases empty. The heater misses for a ball. Out of the zone with the cutter. He's just guessing. Lives to see another pitch. Will Kirk boldly go? In the air, headed to center. Thomas glamping under it. Squeezes it. 2 gone now. Next up in this co-op battle, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 on the day. One 0 the count. Close game here in Diamond Dynasty. Griffey fouled away. The righty kicks and delivers. Just swinging at the breeze. And we'll do it again. Griffey ready. Strike 3, inning over. All tied up at 2 as we start a new frame. The leadoff man is Ketel Marte, and it's pretty obvious they want to keep him off base. Cranks a fastball across the plate. Not your pitch. No dice.
Ball 2.
That's a foul ball. 2-2. The pitch. Stays in the fight. Reached back and fired at 99, but it missed. Swing and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Marte retired. Wilyer Abreu at the plate, and that power rating is enough to make any right-handed pitcher cautious. He doubled in his first at bat. Just looking for a strike. In the zone. Not biting.
That's a ball.
Carroll settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Alejandro Kirk, freshly dealt to the plate.
The designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
Sweeper misses the zone. One now. You saw that one and said absolutely not. Fouled away. Captain Kirk ready. Not finished yet. He steps off. The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left.
Up next for the Dominican Republic.
And now, Jaron Duran struck out against a fastball in his previous at-bat. First pitch is a strike. Belts one deep. Watch this one go. Say goodbye. Home run. World Baseball Classic. Represent. That last play wasn't luck. You've got skills, kid. Edwin Diaz, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Thomas in the box now and takes strike one. Calls it a ball, but I'm not so sure. Doubling down on the four-seamer. Not done yet. The pitch. Evens the count. Extends the at-bat. Slider. Strike three. And that's the inning. Welcome back. It's a two-run game. Michael Garcia ready to roll. Direct deposit. Count runs to 1-1. Someone get him a compass. Cutter doesn't catch the zone. Cutter misses for a ball. Strike three. Yamamoto with the strikeout. Ozzie Albies steps to the plate. Misses Yamamoto's pitch. Zips a fastball, but off target.
Nope, that's foul.
The 1-2. Staying alive. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Running it back with the four-seamer. One more time. Here comes the pitch. Goes with the fastball. Third time using it in this at-bat. Fly ball to center. Abreu galloping towards it. And it lands for a base hit. Gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. Josue De Paula at the dish with a runner on first. 1-0 to start.
Ball one.
That one finds its way through. Albies headed for third. He's coming home. He scored. And they trail by one. They get the tag on, and that's the second out. Tatis up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Goes with the curveball. Not common to see that pitch so far today. Swing hits a ground ball to second. Marte handles it, so a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box with a runner on first. Hit foul to the left side. Tatis could go here. Fly ball left center field. Thomas settling under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. They score a run in the frame. Jesus Mate his lead off this. Tatis under it, brings it in, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Will Smith comes to the plate here in the fifth. He struck out, and he has also walked. Inside corner at the knees with a fastball for a strike. 2 strikes and no balls. Keeps the plate appearance going. The 0-2. Don't worry. You're good enough. You're smart enough. And doggone it, people like you. Bryce Harper strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Not a fan of meatballs, huh? Oh-2 on the way. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, and finished off with a strikeout. Back here in a 1-run game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto back on the mound, and something we haven't seen out of him today is walks. He hasn't been giving away free bases in this one. We'll see if that continues here in the 6th. Foul ball. The 1, the kick, the pitch. Fastball out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. An important strikeout for the World Baseball Classic card. Now at the plate, Corbin Carroll. And gets wood to it, but foul. The pitch to Corbin. Tried to hold up. They rule it a strike. Carroll waits. Misses the plate with the fastball. The wind, the kick, the pitch. We'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row. Alejandro Kirk is next to the plate. James McCann, the choice off the bench with 2 outs. So a pinch hitter as they're trying to get something going here with the bases empty. Swung on and hammered. Duran giving his all. Out of here. Home run. That was an aggressive approach, and that's what happens when everything goes to plan. Ken Griffey Jr. comes to the plate now as the go-ahead run following the homer. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. Garcia. In at the plate with a lead thanks to the kid. So out of the bullpen comes the righty, Robert Suarez. The Dominican Republic make the change following the home run. Icebreaker is a strike. Starts with a pair of sinkers. Went with the change, but misses. Goes back to the changeup. Ball 4, and the patience pays off. Getting ready to hit, Ozzie Albies. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Didn't get the call. Here's the pitch. Stays on the cutter long enough to foul it away. Garcia leads off first with 2 down. Changeup is fouled away, stays alive. Not done yet. The Bombers have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. And he's staying with the changeup. This at bat refuses to end. Takes the lead off first with 2 down. After withstanding a 9-pitch marathon, he draws ball 4.
Now batting for New York, the designated hitter.
Here's the designated hitter, Josue De Paula. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit, and this could score the run from second. Garcia headed for the plate. He scores easily. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. But 1 run does score. Chipper Jones leads us off.
The third baseman.
So they turn to the lefty out of the bullpen, Zach Britton. Fouls it off. The 0-1 now. I didn't much like it either. Stays with the fastball, but it's foul. Lefty kicks and delivers. Uh-oh. Recovers and fires off a throw. Safe. And the batter reaches after the misplay. Ketel Marte steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. You have the eye of a major league veteran. And the pitch. Elite focus laying off that pitch. The 2-0. Fouls it off. Makes the count 2-2. Went too far. That's a strikeout. Tried to check, but couldn't.
Up next for the Dominican Republic.
In the box, Wilyer Abreu. Tough not to chase that. Well done. Not touching the cookies, are we? Goes back to the slider. Throws to first. Close play there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to the plate here in the 6th, Alejandro Kirk. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Albies. Play made, and that ends the inning. We head to the 7th. Fernando Tatis Jr. gets us going in this frame. Have to be very careful against a hitter with this much power. First pitch misses. Doubles down on the heater. There's the gas once again. Hangs in there. Tatis goes down looking. The cover star of MLB The Show 24 steps up now. You have to admit, that cover art was sweet. In the air, out to left. Headed back. It falls in. That's a hit. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit. Willie Castro ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in scoring position. First pitch of the ball. Bombers. Runner at second. 1 out. The count is 2-1. Swung on and lifted to right center. Duran sprinting towards it. Hauls it in. 2 away. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Carroll up next to the dish. The Buffaloes dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Zach Britton. A runner on second to deal with in this situation. Carroll at the plate as he swings through strike 1. I see just playing with your food now. Strikes him out. Big time players make big time pitching. Hang tight. So up next to the dish, Jarren Duran. Homered last time up. Let's see what this encore is all about. Count is 0-1. Fly ball left center. Griffey trying to get to it. Puts it away for the out. Alec Thomas strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. It's a 2-run game here in this one. Starts with a pair of sliders. Now that's not like you. The controller must have slipped out of your hands. Here's a card with a 91 overall rating, Jesus Mate. They go with the intentional walk, so he heads to first with 2 outs in the inning. Now at the plate, Will Smith. Runner breaks, and it's a great jump. Fouls it. Pickoff attempt. They put the tag on. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. More to come in the world of DD after this. Back now in the 6th in Toronto. James McCann ready to start this inning. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. Welcome to the party, pal. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout. Ken Griffey Jr. deals himself into the box. Swings and lifts one to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Spoils it. Went with the slider, but misses. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. Ozzie Albies at the dish with a runner on first. Swinging first pitch, and it pays off. This one is very well struck. Going back and gone. A home run. They get some insurance here in the 8th. Josue De Paula digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. A solid day so far. This card looks good on you. Swung on, hit hard to right center. Duran bolting towards it. Hauls it in. Out number 3, the Bombers. Will Smith leads things off and down by 4. Just an exploratory mission. That one's on the house. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone. That's a strike. Cranks one deep. Griffey galloping towards it. Gone. It's a home run. It's late, and now it's just a 3-run game. Bryce Harper comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Trying to turn things around after an 0 for 3 day, 2 strikeouts with a ground out. Didn't even flinch. No, thank you. Hits it foul. Two on the way. So close. That pitch was a trap. Sneaks through the infield. That's a base hit. And the hits just keep coming. Now a chance for Chipper Jones. So they turn things over to the righty, Eric Gagne. Jones in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air to left. Griffey drifts under it. Makes the catch. One gone now. Ketel Marte in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. The count is 1-0. Swings and misses out in front. Pure heat. Skips up some dust. Now the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Not a strike. Runner on first with 2 away. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Buffalo, runner at first with 2 away. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3. Back here in a 3-run game. Fernando Tatis Jr. leads off the top of the 9th in a close game. 1-0 the count. So they turn to the righty out of the pen, Rydell Martinez. This card is straight out of the World Baseball Classic. Hit on the ground to the left side. Zips it to first. Now 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. shuffles to the plate.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That one had ideas of being a strike. Misses with the slider. Goes foul. Here comes a pitch. Throws one in the dirt. The 3-2. Fly ball to left. Still flying. He makes the catch at the warning track. Willie Castro strolls to the dish. Difficult plate appearances. Must be a glitch, right? Got him in a blender. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. Two-1 is the count now. Made him look a little foolish there. Strike 3, and they go down in order. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Last licks coming up. Back at the ballpark, and here come your final swings. The deficit is 3, and don't be sad it's coming to an end. Instead, be happy it happened. Kirk in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Never want to swing at that. Lifted in the air to center. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's the right fielder, Jarren Duran. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Spit on that one.
Back inside.
near the line. Fair ball. Durant headed for second. But he's in there easily.
Up next for the Buffalo. The center
Alec
fielder,
Thomas is
number
now at the
5,
plate, looking to drive home Durant.
Thomas.
Didn't even
Ball one.
think about swinging. Crosses the zone for a strike. Drills one perfectly. There it goes. Out of here. A co-op blast from your friend. It is party time. The comeback is on as the deficit has been cut to a single run. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Darren O'Day. Save opportunity for him right here. Mate batting with one down and watches that first pitch in for a strike. Swing and a ball lined left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Down to the last out for the Rogers Center.
Dominican Republic. The catcher, Will Smith.
Smith jumps out of the way of the first pitch. Scared of you. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. One pitch away from a win. Not going for that. Strike three. Ball game. The Dominican Republic fall just short in this co-op matchup. This one could have gone either way. Learn from it and get the next one. That settles that and brings us to the end of our broadcast. Let's do it again soon.
My love, we used to move you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. You don't need to tell me that you already let go. My love.
Chipper Jones ready to go, and we're off to the races.
Number 10, Chipper Jones.
There's the first pitch of the game, and here we go from Coors Field. Jones gets wood on it. Gloves it. That was awesome. Jesus Mate looking to get off to a good start in this one. Diamond grade quality right here. Cutter leads to a swing and miss. Misses down and in. Thankfully, you didn't swing at that. Doesn't connect. He was late. Keeps battling. Lays off. You read that pitch the entire way. Smart approach right there. You knew exactly what you wanted. Marte now. He delivers power from one side and high contact from the other.
No,
now
he's
safe at first. He gets back in. He breaks for second. Caught on a rundown. The tag, and he's out. Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. Misses the plate with the sweeper. It's the top of the zone and 98 for a strike. Sweeper. Strike three. Byron Buxton in the box, ready to get things going here in the bottom of the first. Pedal to the metal. Uncle Charlie misses the zone. The righty sets, kicks, fires. The spring breakout participant records the strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in. Gotta keep him off the bags, or he's gonna turn this into a track meet on the bases. Got him chasing butterflies without a net. Compliments to the chef. 1-2 the count. Run it back. Tatis waits. No need to appeal. He went. Strike three. A big bat and a bigger heart. Here's Aaron Judge. That was nasty. That was filthy. Got it. And he strikes out the side to start the game. Impressive. Ozzie Albies ready to go. Fights it off. Here's the 0-1. Crochet gets the swing and miss. Did he think that would actually fool you? We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Still alive at the plate. That's a swing and a strikeout. No appeal needed. Cal Raleigh comes up for his first AB of the game. That's a strike to start this AB. Delivers a sweeper, but it misses the plate. Bans another. That's 3 consecutive strikeouts. Carlos Santana up next to the dish. Hits it foul. Santana waits. Cranks a fastball across the plate. Lives to see another pitch. Oye, ¿cómo va? In the air, headed to left center. Buxton moves under this one. He's got it, and that's out number 3. Michael Garcia leads us off.
Third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Drops the anchor. Fast play, but a slow dance. In the air to left. Abreu drifting under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And one away in the second as they get the leadoff hitter. Max Clark now at the plate. A spring breakout series card on the mound and at the plate. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. On a line. Hauls it in. And there's 2 down. Now a chance for Mookie Betts.
Second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Santana camps under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. We've played 2. Stepping aside now. Back here in Denver, Wilyer Abreu leads off the inning. And there's a foul. Will the pig be filthy? No balls and 2 strikes. This one smashed down the right field line. And that will drop foul. Betts fields it cleanly. And now 1 away. Ken Griffey Jr. is now at the plate. Cutter hits the zone and a strike is called. That's the fastball. Favoring that pitch more than any other. Sweeper misses the zone. Keeps it going. Crochet ready. Here comes. Don't stress. Every hero bounces back. Next to the plate here in the third, Alec Thomas. Swings and lifts one to left. Clark sprinting towards it. Dives and makes the catch. A fun way for the defense to end the inning. Mark Vientos ready to roll. That won't hurt the ego, huh? Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. Vientos out at first. Digging in, James McCann. skips up some dust. That makes it 2-0. Line drive. Holds it in, 2 away. Gunnar Henderson strolls to the plate for the first time today, looking for a strong start. Was that pitch in low power mode, or? Misses the zone. And the pitch. Changeup. Strike 3. Inning over. Back here in a scoreless matchup. Chipper Jones hits leadoff this frame. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Fouls it off. Crochet delivers a ball. Now that's smacked to right center. That one looks like trouble. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double, the first hit of the game.
Now batting, shortstop, number 86.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Jesus Mate. Runner in scoring position and a chance to break the scoreless tie. Went with the cutter. That pitch has been his usual opener. You read that the whole way. Goes back to the cutter. Swings and lifts one to center. Buxton pulls it down, but he won't try for third, staying put with 1 out. Ketel Marte strolls to the plate, showing off his parallel 2 numbers. The sweeper led to a strikeout last time up, and that one finds its way through for a base knock. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Next to the plate in co-op, Ozzie Albies, graded as a diamond. Count is 0-1. Clark racing over to make the catch. Throw to the plate. Tag, safe at home. Did anyone expect something different coming from you? Now that would be foolish. Raleigh stands in now and watches strike 1. Cutter misses. A little out front, he swings through it. Sweeper, strike 3. Back here in a 1-run game, Seth Hernandez ready to face his lineup once again. He'll face it again with the lead. The pitch. It's the fastball that misses. Firing up the blowtorch once again. Sit down. Strikeout number 5 in the books. Impressive outing today, and tiptoeing to the batter's box after watching another teammate go down. Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 so far today. We have ourselves a tight co-op matchup. Did you feel that breeze? I did. Mate. 2 gone here. Aaron Judge comes to the plate looking for success against this pitcher from the spring breakout series. This hitter eats mistakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now you see it, now you don't. Thomas settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Officially 12 up and 12 down. We're glad you're with us here at Coors Field. Garrett Crochet ready to begin his 5th inning of work. Santana tried to check his swing there, but it went around. Swings and misses out in front. Henderson whips it to first, and one gone. Will Abreu ready to hit. Bites it off. Dominican Republic, one down, bases empty. McCann gets there. He's under it. ABC easy as 1, 2, 3. Ken Griffey Jr. is the batter now, hitless in his first trip to the plate. Starts the at-bat with a ball. It's 2-0. Fastball catches the zone. No idea how you ignored that pitch. Great eye. Runs the count full. Swings, ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first. That ends the inning. Crochet. Michael Garcia gets the inning going with his team down a run. Hits it foul. 0-1 on the way. Mate collects it. Throw to Santana for the out. Stepping in, Max Clark. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. Breaks his bat, pops it up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. I wouldn't expect a holiday card after that. Misses the plate, but swings at the breaking ball. Now a pop-up to the infield. Santana under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. That makes it 15 up and 15 down. And it's still a 1-run game. Alec Thomas is the leadoff hitter this inning. 0 for 1 so far after getting robbed of a hit, thanks to that diving catch in his first at bat. Cutter misses the bat. Not worth it.
That's just out.
Swings, puts one on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Foul ball. There's a line drive to left field. Snags it for the second out. And now it's Jesus Mate.
Number 86.
In the zone for a strike. Ground ball to second. Betts sends it to first. Third out, and the inning is over. Crochet doesn't cough any up. Mark Vientos gets us going this inning. In the air to center. Griffey glamping under it. Brings it in. One away. Swings, puts it on the ground to the left side. Fires to first. McCann retired. And here comes Gunnar Henderson. Hit on the ground to second. Albies handles it. That's out number 3. The first 18 consecutive batters have been retired. We're all thinking it. And the margin remains just 1 run. Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Garrett Crochet going strong, taking the mound here in the 7th. Marte in the box now and takes strike 1. Sharp eye. A slicing foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Tried to steal a strike and you didn't give in. Well done. Got him. And that's strikeout number 6. We see Ozzie Albies now, voted as the teammate most likely to start a career in stand-up comedy. He's known to do impressions on the team bus. Garrett at the belt, fires. Albies gets the bat to it, but foul. The Retrievers lead by a run late. A base hit.
Now batting for the Retrievers.
Cal Raleigh approaches the box as a parallel 3 car. Struck out on a sweeper last time. Foul ball. Albies, the runner at first with 1 gone. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. Runner holds at second. They didn't want to test that cannon in right.
Now batting for the Dominican.
Now first baseman Carlos Santana. So they turn to the lefty out of the bullpen. Zach Britton. He'll do his best to keep this a 1-run game. And grounds 1 foul. The pitch to Santana. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's just foul. That one reached all the way to the upper deck. Close game here in co-op. No appeal needed. Went around for the strikeout. Wilyer Abreu steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. The pitch. A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and it's 0-2. You didn't even flinch. Misses the zone with a slider. Britton with a clutch strikeout. It's stretch time. Byron Buxton leads off with his team playing from behind. You don't want to see this guy on base. He'll just keep you busy. Hammer time. You can't touch it. Got him swinging at air. The spring breakout pitcher records a big-time strikeout. The next victim walking to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0-1 to start. Goes back to the slider. That's a strikeout, and you earned it. Here comes the man with the gavel. It's Aaron Judge. That pitch earned a longer look. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Help us out here, huh?
Ball two.
Very close. Thomas giving his all. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 7 innings. Ken Griffey Jr. leads off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the ball. U-G-L-Y. That pitch ain't got no alibi. Gotta stay patient, I guess. Barrels it. It's gonna fly out of here. Splash. Into the fountain and gone. A home run. Thomas gets a turn at the plate following that blast from Ken Griffey Jr. 0-1 the count. Strike 3. A strikeout on just 3 pitches. That was nice and tight. Chipper Jones freshly dealt to the plate. First pitch misses for a ball. The 1-1. And there's a hit. He turns for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Jesus Mate strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. The pitch. Tatis bolting towards it. Jones tags up. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Ketel Marte steps in. And fights it off. Hits it hard to third. Puts the tag on, and that's the inning. They score a run in the frame. This is a 2-run game. Michael Garcia, the first to hit this inning. Just early. In the air, out to left. Abreu under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Max Clark shuffles to the plate. fouled away. Late innings, narrow margin. The 0-1. Gets a piece to it. Runs the count to 1-2. Got him. Up to 8 strikeouts in the game. Mookie Betts up now. Robert Suarez, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Betts forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Stays with it. Foul. The 1-1 now. Straight back off the bat. Here comes the 1-2. Out of the zone with the cutter. Keeps the plate appearance going. Hurricanes, 2 down, nobody on. Stays in the fight. Not finished yet. Here comes a pitch. Goes back to the cutter. Mookie goes deep. What a swing. What a card. He'll touch them all following the dinger. Mark Vientos comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Grounded foul. Vientos ready. Count runs to 1-1. Misses the zone with the cutter. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. But he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle. And the tying run is on. And now, James McCann. Fouls it. Runner at first with 2 gone. The heater misses for a ball. Oh, he gloves it. In time. Got him. Close play. An absolute. Ozzie Albies leads off playing from ahead.
Now pitching
The Hurricanes make a change on the mound as they turn to Mason Miller. Albies leading things off and takes the first pitch for a strike. And gets wood to it, but foul. Kicks and delivers. Lays out, but off the glove. Safe at first, despite the effort just getting to that ball.
Now batting for the retriever.
Cal Raleigh shuffles into the box. Swinging first pitch, and it pays off. This one is very well struck. Going back and gone. A home run. They get some insurance here in the ninth. Santana in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's hard hit on the line. Base hit. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense.
Now batting for the Dominican
Wilyer
Republic.
Abreu at the dish with a runner on first. Fires a fastball for a strike. Changes the eye level with that pitch. Sit down. That was fast. Only 3 pitches to get the strikeout. Ken Griffey Jr. comes to the plate in the final frame. Starts with the ball. That had some zip. Ground ball to third. Garcia tags the runner for 1. It's a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. We head to the bottom half of the ninth. Final frame, and you should be feeling good right about now. You're sitting on a lead. Time to sweep the leg and get out of here with a win.
Now pitching, number 92.
Henderson at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. That's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, hustling for 2. Gets a leadoff double, and this offense gets exactly what it wanted to start the final frame. Here's Byron Buxton, a chance to drive home Gunner in this spot. Count is 0-1. Cleared the hips early. Strike 3, and only 2 outs to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. is the next to hit. Not late. Has trouble with it. Regathers and makes a throw. And he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score it. Aaron Judge up now with 2 runners on base. 0 for 3 after a couple of flyouts and a strikeout. Hurricanes runners at first and second. Lightning in a bottle. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Goes with the slider. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. Now it's a full count. Swung on, and Judge gives it a ride. Abreu sprinting towards it, and that drops foul. The 3-2. Got him. That's out number 2, and now just 1 away from the win. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Fastball is foul. Fly ball, right center field. Griffey galloping towards it. That does it.
but hell, they still give it about me. You still see what they thought I could be. I gambled away all the loving I ever had. My cheap one-night romance and always turned bad. Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo long dog I do so well. Sing a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk. Oh, everybody seen the thing I changed since I quit
Konnichiwa, and thanks for being here. MLB The Show welcomes you to 3v3 co-op baseball. Robert Flores with you. Max Clark leads things off, and here we go from downtown Denver. Hernandez leads with the changeup to start the game, but misses her spot. Absolutely tattooed. You can hear off the bat it wasn't staying in play. It's gone. What a cut that was. And they take the lead. Bobby Witt Jr. comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Don't want him on base with that speed. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Goes back to the sinker. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. On the run, throw to first. That's the first out of the inning, and now Juan Soto comes to the plate.
Juan Soto.
Goes with the curveball, but misses. The wind of the pitch. Man, that was close. 2-2 on the way. Stays alive. 2-2. Here comes. Swings. Puts it on the ground to the right side. And now 2 away. A member of the new Thread series steps to the plate. Pete Alonso. Blue wasn't buying it. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Misses the zone with a slider. Swung on and lifted to left. Abreu trying to get to it. Makes the catch. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. That does it for the top of the first. The Retrievers get their first opportunity to bat next. Garrett Crochet on the mound in the bottom half. Up against a pitcher built to dominate. It's a challenge for sure, but if you can get to him, you can get to anyone. Marte in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. In the air and deep, backing up, still backing up. It's out of here. Ketel Marte, home run. Always a threat at the plate, and a good example of it right here. He delivers with a round tripper. Andrew McCutcheon hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying homer. Time to let that diamond shine. First pitch good for a strike. Strike two. And maybe we see the fastball one more time. Dirty pitch, and not the good kind. The 1-2. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. Smash down the left field line. And that drops foul. The lefty kicks and delivers. In the air, out to left center. Clark waiting for it. Hauls it in for the out. Jesus Mate ready to test his timing for the first time today. Griffey sprinting towards it. Snags it for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. What was that? Garrett at the belt, fires. Fastball off the plate. Crochet ready, here comes. Swings, it's a ground ball to third. Out number 3. So we're glad you're with us here at Coors Field. J.J. Weatherholt hits leadoff this frame. Just off.
Pitch is out.
Goes back to the sinker. Not so fast, my friend. Keeps the lights on. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Swing, hits a ground ball to second. Marte tossed a nailer for the out. Dylan Dingler facing the starter for the first time. Let's see what kind of feel he has early on. Tried to hold up, and they rule it no swing. Dingler waits. And good day to you, sir. Goes back to the four-seamer. Kirk camping under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Ken Griffey Jr. ready to hit. Oh,
nope.
so close. Picks up a strike with the slider. Pure electricity. We'll do it again. Here comes the 1-2. Swings, puts one on the ground to first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Top half of the second is complete, and we're still tied up. Mookie Betts leads off the inning. Up in the penthouse. The heater misses for a ball. Two 2-1 is the count now. He thought you'd go after that pitch, but not a chance. Goes with the fastball. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. Won't go away. And another 3-2. Fly ball left center field. Clark galloping towards it. Hauls it in. Here's the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Wow. Crochet gets the swing and miss. Zips a fastball, but off target. And the pitch. That pitch, woof. At bat started 0-2, but now the count is full. All right, deep breath. Next at bat is yours.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
The batter now, Wilyer Abreu. Doesn't connect. He was late. Throws one in the dirt. Swings and lifts one to left. Griffey giving his all. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Inning over. Hang tight. More time. Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Mark Vientos leads us off. First pitch misses. Went with the slider, relying on that pitch more than any other. Gets a piece to it. Extends the at-bat. Here comes a 1-2. And that one is in there for a called third strike. Jack Caglione up next to the dish. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Max Clark at the dish with a runner on first. In the air, out to center. McCutchen sprinting towards it. Brings it in. Now 2 away. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr. That's a strike in spirit. Can we get a different ump? Asking for a friend. In the air, headed to right. Betts galloping towards it at the wall, and it's out of play. Caglione leads off first with 2 down. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No time to recover. That's an infield single. Juan Soto at the dish. Grounded out his first time up, hoping to do a little more damage this time around. Skips up some dust. The 1-1. Hit hard to first. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. That wraps up the top of the 3rd. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Alejandro Kirk, ready to go. Must have been an oatmeal cookie. I avoid those too. Cleared the hips early. And it's in. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Josh Naylor in the box with a runner on first. Early bird gets the strike. Never a doubt. Okay, maybe some. That's in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Dominican Republic with a runner aboard. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Ketel Marte freshly dealt to the plate.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Stays with it. Foul. The 0-1 now. You weren't buying that. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. This one is trouble. Runner holds at second. They didn't want to test that cannon in right.
Now batting for the Dominican Republic, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Takes a lead with 1 gone. Trusted your eye and it paid off. Nice take. Not chasing that. Stays in the fight. And the pitch. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's foul. The 3-2. After withstanding a 9-pitch marathon, he draws ball 4. Next to hit, Andrew McCutchen. Still looking for a hit. 0 for 1 after. Flying out to center. starts the at-bat with a strike. You have the eye of a pro. The 1-2. Crochet with the K. He needed it, and he got it.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Jesus Mate shuffles to the plate for his next at-bat. Misses with the first pitch. Two balls and no strikes. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in for the third out. So we head to the fourth. More to come in the world of DD after this. Back here in a tie game. Heat along. So the first to hit this inning. One at bat so far. He flew out. That is high cheese. Goes with the curveball. We've barely seen that pitch in this game. A strikeout for the spring breakout member.
Now batting for Boston. Second base.
J.J. Weatherholt comes to the plate, and look out. He's supercharged. If he gets on base, he's going to drive you nuts. Swings first pitch, and take a look at this one. Yard work. It's gone. And they take the lead. Dylan Dingler comes to the plate now following the solo home run. 0 for 1. Popped up in foul ground to the catcher his last time up. Gets a piece. Galaxy, one down, base is empty. McCutcheon bolting towards it. Squeezes it, and 2 away. Next up in this co-op battle, Ken Griffey Jr.
Left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Fly ball to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They score a run in the frame, and now they have the lead. Back here in Denver, Garrett Crochet returns to the mound for his 4th inning of work. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. On its way out of here. A home run. Not wasting any time settling in. And the last ride series player takes a ride around the bases. Mookie Betts comes to the plate now as the go-ahead run following the homer. Diamond looking to shine brightly here. Score is deadlocked. This is smacked left field line. And it's a foul ball. 0-2 on the way. That ball is absolutely crushed. A perfect blast, and it will exit the park. I'm not sure there's a better sound in gaming. That makes it back-to-back home runs. You know how they say don't let the moment pass you by? You didn't. Raleigh stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swings and misses at Crochet's fastball. Now in a two-strike hole. Garbage pitch. Crochet stitches up a strikeout. Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. Ground ball, and it's foul. The Galaxy have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. Late with the swing there. Hangs in there. Here comes the 0-2. Misses the zone with a changeup. Tried to check, but could not. That's a strikeout. Next to the plate, Alejandro Kirk. Single to center his first time up. (1-0) the count. That doesn't catch the zone. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Keeps it fair. Kirk rounds first, headed for two. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit. Hung up in a rundown. They put the tag on. That's the third out. Inning over. The Dominican Republic played 2 runs in the frame. Mark Vientos gets the inning going with his team down a run. Grounded foul. The 0-1. Puts it on the ground to short. On to first. That's out number 1. Jack Caglione steps in. He singled to right in his first at bat. That pitch had a parachute attached. Starts changeup, changeup. With a jackhammer strike. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Mate handles it, and that's out number 2. Max Clark digs in.
Center fielder, number 84.
That's not a bad miss. Count runs to 1-1. Galaxy 2 down, nobody on. And we'll do it again. Swing, hits a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself, and that's the inning. Top half of the 5th is complete. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Back here in a 1-run game, Josh Nalen leads things off up by a run. His first at bat resulted in a strikeout. Starting on the front foot. Delivers a
Ball, that's
fastball,
inside.
but it misses the plate. The count is 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Crochet delivers a ball. Got him. And that's strikeout number 6.
At the plate for the Retrievers.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Goes back to the four-seamer. Just looking for something to hit. Too high, ball 4. Andrew McCutchen strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here.
Now pitching.
Devin Williams, the new arm out of the bullpen. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. McCutchen in the box now and takes strike 1. It's 0-2. Staying alive. Marte stands at first with 1 out. Fly ball center field. Clark giving his all. Puts it away for the out. Now a chance for Jesus Mate. Cutter off the plate for a ball. Cutter misses the mark. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Another offering of the fastball. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Williams. Welcome back to Coors Field. Seth Hernandez takes the mound in the 6th here in a close game. Everything to play for in this one. Witt up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Energy drink stuff. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the 6th. Soto will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Bobby Witt Jr. Runner on the go to second, trying to make a big play. Throws one in the dirt, blocked at the plate, and an easy stolen base without a throw. Fires a fastball, but misses. Zach Britton now on the mound. He's going to try his best to strand that runner at second. The 2-0. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. Witt around third. And he scores easily. It's 3-3. And he's tagged out going for 2. Pete Alonso at the dish after the game-tying single. Misses the zone with the first pitch. One now. Hits it foul. Here comes a pitch. Hit hard, up the middle. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. It's a rocket double. The tag, and he's out. Trying for three. J.J. Weatherholt deals himself into the box. Went with the slider for a strike. Ruled the ball. Look good from here, though. Coming in hot. Kirk throws to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. They score a run in the frame, and we're all tied up in this one. Chipper Jones gets us going this inning.
Chipper Jones.
You recognized it instantly. Fouled away. The righty sets, kicks, fires. Pounds one deep. Still flying. Bangs off the wall. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Mookie Betts up now. Doesn't connect. He was late. It's the fastball that misses. Dives, but can't secure it. Jones coming home. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. So, what's your clutch factor after a play like that? Raleigh, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Delivers a strike with a fastball. Late with the swing there. Hit him.
First base.
So now runners at first and second thanks to the hit by pitch. And in the batter's box now, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss. He was late. Cutter in for a strike. Two-strike fastball is fouled off. Retrievers, runners at first and second. Down on strikes. Williams gets the strikeout. Alejandro Kirk bats here in the sixth. Went with the cutter, gets the strike. Avoiding the cookie. You must be on a diet. A towering blast. Perfectly timed and hammered. Wow, look at this one. It's out of here. Home run. The long ball continues to be a story in this one. That's their fourth home run as a team. Making your co-op opponent watch it again, huh? Josh Naylor up now with the bases empty thanks to the three-run homer. Nope, denied. Next. So they turn things over to the righty, Kenley Jansen. The Galaxy make the switch after the 3-run blast. Here comes a pitch. Puts it on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Next to the plate here in the 6th, Ketel Marte. Picks it up out of the air for the out. The Retrievers score 4 times in the inning, and they lead by 4. Dylan Dingler leads off with his team playing from behind. No room for error against a hitter with this kind of power. Misses the zone. Goes back to the sinker. A World Baseball Classic card takes the mound. Rydell Martinez. Just a little bit of season. Another 2-2. Keeps battling. Not done yet. The pitch to Dingler. In the air to right center. McCutchen galloping towards it. And out number 1 on the grab. So up next to the dish, Ken Griffey Jr. Misses the zone, down and in. Fouls off the 100-mile-per-hour pitch. Here comes a pitch. That's a K, and a well-earned strikeout for you. And now it's Mark Vientos. Off the plate with the cutter. Hacks at the cutter, but no contact. That's outside, a stingy call. Triple digits, and it's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. Jack Caglione at the dish with a runner on first.
Now pitching. On
Popped up center field. McCutchen sprinting towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. It's stretch time. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Andrew McCutchen steps to the plate against Kenley Jansen. Misses with the slider. Swings and laces one into left field. And there's a hit. And now they're up to 5 hits in the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Jesus Mate at the dish and still looking for a hit. No strikeouts, though, so gotta figure the BABIP gods will shine down soon. Runner on the go.
That's a ball.
Bang! He's safe. It's a stolen base. Kenley kicks, fires. Win. One away now, and that's going to bring Chipper up to the dish.
Out the plate for the Retrievers, third baseman, Chipper
Stays with it. Foul. Runner at third with one gone. Bites it off. Oh, 2. The pitch. The Dominican Republic with a 4-run lead late in the game. Fouls off that slider to stay alive. Keeps swinging with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Caglione giving his all. And that's down in the corner. The run scores from third. And the lead is up to 5. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight. Mookie Betts. Comes to the plate following the RBI double. The Galaxy go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Edwin Diaz. Puts one on the ground, foul. Dominican Republic with a runner at second. Hit hard to short. Toss to Alonso for the out. Raleigh at the dish. He's a Seattle folk hero and proud of it. That wasn't even close to the zone. Goes back to the 2-seamer. Pure heat. Lifted in the air to left center. Clark bolting towards it. He's got it, and that's out number 3. So we head to the 8th, and the top of the order is due up next. Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Max Clark gets us going in this frame. Doesn't connect. He was late. Goes back to the sinker. And the leadoff batter goes down with the strikeout. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Hard liner. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Juan Soto at the plate now. 3 ground outs already. He's 0 for 3. 0-1 the count. Swings. It's a ground ball to second. Marte handles the chance. That's the 3rd out. Here comes the bottom of the 8th. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's a 5-run game. Wilyer Abreu bats first this inning. Pumps a fastball, but misses the plate. Weatherholtz fields it cleanly. 1 away. Now we see Alejandro Kirk. A strong showing at the plate today, and perhaps a card favorite for you. Found the target to start the AB. Elevator going up. Goes back to the slider. Ground ball up the middle, and it squirts through for a base hit.
Now batting for the Dominican
Josh Naylor
Republic,
in the box.
first baseman.
No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. That one ran inside, almost got it. 1-1 the count. Fouled away. Takes the lead at first with 1 out. Unloads the fastball off the plate. The World Baseball Classic member collects the strikeout. Getting ready to hit, Ketel Marte. That's a foul ball. Retrievers, 1 on with 2 outs. Off the plate, that's a ball. One, 2 the count. Fouls it with 2 strikes. The righty kicks and delivers. Smart
That's
choice.
inside.
That's a ball. Went with the slider. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. Back now, and we've reached the final frame. Looking to wrap things up. You've got this all but wrapped up. And remember, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a loss. Go get him. Alonso hitting lead off, and he looks at ball 1. Hit on the ground to second, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this
Now
offense.
batting for Boston, second baseman
Weatherholtz
J.J.
comes up following the leadoff base hit from Pete Alonso. Slider misses the zone. Swings and lifts one to left center. Mate drifting under it. Slaking. In the box, Dylan Dingler.
Catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Late with the swing there. That's a hot potato. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
Qué bonito está el cielo que a mí me tapa. Y esa brisa de diciembre que entra por la casa. Qué sabrosa es la sal del mar de mi playa. Que aunque no tiene tren, su sierra es nevada.
Donde me pega el sol en la piel, de los sueños que nunca desperté, la de la foto en el atardecer, y ahora regreso para volverte a ver.
De la esquina del barrio bailando en la fiesta. Donde todo el mundo con la puerta abierta. No hay invierno ni primavera.
Es verano la vida entera.
Cuando el mango se cae en la casa floresta.
Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. Quiere mango, biche y raspado con cola. Aquí todas las tristezas se van con la sola. Yo crecí viendo el atardecer como nunca los he vuelto a ver, y aprendí a su color y su aroma.
Y en una esquina del barrio bailando champeta, comiendo butifarra hasta que amanezca. No hay invierno ni primavera,
Es verano la vida entera.
cuando el mango se cae la acacia florezca.
Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. Un día tuve que marcharme de la Samaria y el mundo no era lo mismo lejos de allí. Y aunque lo dice el destino, yo lo he burlado, nunca me fui. No importa dónde estuviera, no importa con quién estaba, no importa lo que pasara, yo era de aquí.